Hey Psychos, it's Dark and welcome to episode 7 of Arty Talk. Today we are talking about surrealism, as I said in the last episode. This is a very in-depth talk about surrealism. Well, not really, it's mostly like, it's in-depth for like the amount of time that a YouTube video can give you depth to something, but if you do want more, I can always do like full-on deep dives, like where I just make a long 45-minute video about something. Not that you are interested, but if you are, let me know. So we're just gonna talk about like the most like commonly asked questions about surrealism and talk a little bit about what surrealism is and the characteristics of surrealism. But before I get into the video, I just want to do some housekeeping stuff and tell you what's going on this week. So as you know, Mondays are now my work days, so that's where I do all of my research, all of the editing, all of the description writing, all of the script writing for YouTube videos, as well as doing freelance graphic design stuff on the side. On Tuesdays are still Arty Talk, Wednesday we're still doing Get Chatty with Dark, and Thursday is still horror reacts. Yes, if you have anything you want me to react for horror reacts, please let me know in the comments. And then on Friday I am doing a progress, so I have a idea for the cosplay. I'm gonna talk about it on Friday though, we're not gonna do it right now. That would make this video so long, so I'm gonna have a separate video for it, so look out for that. And on this Sunday I did try to live stream, but something was wonky, so I'm gonna try to fix that. But I am going to be live streaming this Sunday on Instagram for a little bit. We'll do some chill stuff. Anyways, so make sure you check that out. And before this gets too long, get into the video. So for this episode we're talking about surrealism. If you don't know what surrealism is, here's the definition. Also, we're going to be talking about frequently asked questions about surrealism and talk a little bit about what it is and the characteristics of it. Also, all of the things that I am looking at / reading will be linked in the description, so if you want to check out the full thing, because I'm only going to be reading like little tidbits of them because I'm not going to read them verbatim. But if you want to see them fully, main idea of surrealism. The main idea of surrealism, this movement focuses on the ideas of chaos and unconscious desires. So kind of like the id and the ego type talk from Freud. This was a deep dive into the unconscious mind. Find inspiration for politics, artistic creativity, because they believe that this rejection of overly rational thought would lead to superior ideas and expressions. The features of surrealistic art, so the things you will see are dreamlike states and symbolic imagery, unexpected, illogical juxtapositions, bizarre assembly of ordinary objects, so like clocks, trees, books, animals, people. Like, yeah, it gets really cool and like really like funky. We also have automobilism of spirit, spontaneous games and techniques to create random effects, personal iconography, visual puns, distorted figures, and biomorphic shapes. So surrealism is aimed to revolutionize the human experience, rejecting rational visions of life in favor of ones that assert the value of the unconscious and the dreams. The movement, poet and artist found magic and strange beauty in the unexpected and the uncanny, that discarded and the unconventional. Why is surrealism important today? Today's surrealism is a familiar form that artists continue to grow globally. It is easier for artists to show their creativity through surrealism because the style provides them more freedom to convey their feelings and thoughts through the canvas or any other media of art, because there's more than just painting. Now, at least. Why is surrealism so important? Today, surrealism is important because it provides interception, the opportunity to escape external structures, to peer into unconscious interiors and explore what is hidden. What influenced surrealism art? Influenced by the writing of psychologist Sigmund Freud. As I mentioned earlier in the video, the literary, intellectual, and artistic movement called surrealism sought a revolution against the constraints of the rational mind, and by extension the rules of society they saw as oppressive. So the techniques of surrealism. I hope you enjoyed the video. Really like talking about surrealism. Surrealism is one of my favorite art movements. I also like the Rococo style of art. I can talk about many different styles of art that I like. If you didn't know, I actually went into college as a psychology major. I learned a lot about Freud and how Freud and surrealism go together, especially the whole iceberg theory, the below. I talked about that at the beginning. I'm not going to really get into that unless you want to talk about that, or the whole Freudian slip thing. I kind of like how surrealism talks to stuff that's actually happening right now. In society. How if you'd like to become a little psycho, hit the subscribe button. If you would like to be notified when I upload next, hit the notification bell. We'll see you in the next video. Bye!